Hello, my name is Pedro Rodriguez, and this is my speech on anxiety. Are you feeling anxious? Are you feeling on the edge? Are you having trouble sleeping? Are you having trouble eating or concentrating? Maybe there's a big exam or surgery you're about to have, and your stress level is really high. Now imagine feeling like that all the time, every day. Even if you don't have anything in particular going wrong. That's what millions of Americans and all over the world who suffer from anxiety have to go through on a daily basis. The National Institute of Mental Health informs that although anxiety is a normal reaction to stress, anxiety disorders are extremely uncontrollable and sometimes irrational worry about everyday life. There are different types of anxiety. There can be an anxiety which is general anxiety disorder. You can have panic attacks, and there's obsessive compulsive disorders. But there are also treatments for these. Panic attacks are sudden periods of intense fear. There's general anxiety, which is your everyday worry about basically anything. But this worry is an irrational worry, and it is very constant, and it's 10 times as worse as your regular worry. And there's an obsessive compulsive disorder, which is a cycle of obsession. And according to the NIMH, which is the National Institute of Mental Health, the average onset for anxiety is at the age of 11. The National Institute of Mental Health also explains that women are 60% more likely to experience anxiety disorders. The American Depression Association says that people are 5 times more likely to go to the doctor due to these anxieties and symptoms. Now, these anxiety disorders are really hard to for a doctor to basically diagnose you with it because of the symptoms, and a lot of these people end up going to the doctor because they feel muscle aches, they feel tired, and other symptoms that I'm about to explain. So they think they're ill, and in all reality, it's an anxiety disorder, and these are symptoms that go with it. And there's over 100 anxiety symptoms. Now, doctors and psychiatrists are the ones who diagnose you with this. So some of the symptoms might include, and it takes 3 out of these different symptoms that I'm about to say for you to fall into that category. So one of the symptoms would be excessive worry. And the excessive worry has to go for more than 6 months. There's difficulty controlling your feelings, and at least one of these symptoms, which is restlessness, fatigue, trouble concentrating, muscle tension, or sleep problems. Like I said, they can be hard to diagnose, but any health professional can diagnose them, and any psychiatrist as well. So now that I have discussed these symptoms with you, I'll transition into treatments. Treatments usually go hand in hand. A health professional or a psychiatrist will usually prescribe you medication. Okay, medication and therapy with a psychiatrist. Some of the medication can include Zoloft, which is one of the most popular ones, citalopram, and there's different kinds of medication that they can provide. But there's also things that you can do that will help you with your anxiety, which can include good nutrition, meditation, and exercise, which is always good for your health. As far as treatment, the NIMH estimates that over 40 million are affected with anxiety disorders. 36.9% of these are receiving treatment, and 22.8% are severe cases. And also, they also one of the things that can help you the most, and is probably one of the most important ones, is self-love and anxiety. So in anxiety, self-love is basically you laughing, getting out and distracting yourself, and letting go of your frustrations, which is one of the most important things. And I myself, who deal with anxiety, I was diagnosed with GAD and also medication. Some of these things actually do help. Exercise helps a lot. It helps you to not oversleep and get enough sleep. And as far as your good nutrition, it can also help a lot because I've noticed that even once I start eating bad or I get into the munchies and stuff like that, my anxiety can get worse. So it does help a lot. So in summary, we have learned about some anxieties, some symptoms of anxiety, and some treatments for anxiety. And everybody experiences anxiety at one time or another throughout life, but some are actually disorders. So I want to invite you next time that somebody tells you they don't look right, a friend, a family, they look kind of nervous, anxious, they look worried, for you to ask them if they're okay, to ask how you can help, for you to ask them if there's anything you can do for them. Because remember, everybody deals with anxiety, but some people can actually have a disorder. And never say, get over it, you'll be okay. Because some people can't get over it. It's just an everyday thing that they have to deal with. So thank you for listening to my speech on anxiety. I hope you guys liked it, and I hope you guys remember next time you're feeling anxious, what you can do, what might help you. Thank you.